What is a noise that instantly irritates you? My dog licking his crotch at 3 a.m. Why? When Mama calls my name and then goes silent. You ever been in a crowd and you can hear one person specifically cause the so fluffing loud? I hate that. When someone erases something, but the eraser is gone, so it's metal pencil piece rubbing on paper. Edit. Reading all of these comments I realize I have inflicted pain upon you all, and for that I am sorry. When, without warning, wife suddenly screams as she sneezes, does it every time? That nuclear alarm bomb warning for an alarm clock for iPhone. Snoring, people listening to music, videos with no headphones. I don't want to hear what you're listening to. My children saying, stupid, to each other in a never-ending loop. My fluffing mother-in-law dragging her feet on the tile in her slippers while I'm trying to sleep in the morning while gossiping on the phone with someone from church. I'm pretty sure people have committed murder for less. Mosquito buzzing. My loud upstairs neighbors, who I'm sure are some kind of elephants. People smacking while eating. My wife and I were discussing this a couple of nights ago and we both settled on the worst noise in our lives, my daughter crying or screaming. Almost every other kid, including her brother, I'm able to tolerate or ignore, but something about my daughter's voice makes it the sweetest thing in the world when she is happy, especially her laugh, but her crying and screaming gets on my nerves instantly. I had never told a baby to shut up before she was born. It really makes my blood boil. The stock sound used in ads for milk pouring into a glass. Styrofoam. My child has an Elmo that sings Jingle Bells. It's been going off 5 per minute tonight. Elmo is annoying, Jingle Bells is annoying, and Christmas songs in fluffing June is annoying. Those jogging suits that were popular in the 90s. The sound of them moving makes me feel like my teeth are going to explode. Ticking clocks. Currently trying to sleep in a room with a really loud clock. Edit. I fell asleep immediately after removing the batteries. Not all clocks are terrible, but this small pineapple was awful. A fork scratching a plate or spoon. I have a door in my bedroom that goes out to the backyard. It's mostly glass with a long blind that hangs by the floor when it's down. When my cat wants to go out in the middle of the night, she bats the blind around, over and over until I wake up. I know it doesn't seem like much, but after years of being woken up by this sound, hearing it instantly makes my blood boil. Every time I hear it I want to murder my cat, but I can't stay mad at the little garbage. If you like Pornhub, you'll love Pornhub Live. The smart remark everyone makes at your workplace that makes them feel funny, humorous when literally everyone says the same thing. It's not scanning. Guess it's free, as an example. Little kids screaming. People chewing. Base though walls when I'm trying to sleep. Serious, when you're in a public restroom and hear, hooah, edit, thank you for my first silver. The laugh of a lady at work. Not sure if it's because it reminds of Dolores Umbridge or because she's a two-faced jerk, but when she does it, it rips me out of whatever I am doing and puts me in a sour mood. A metal rake against the sidewalk or street. Crying children. Dogs barking at everything, also that buzzing from loose, older car speakers when they can't handle the bass. When parents allow their toddlers to bang utensils together at restaurants like it's the cutest thing and they're the only ones in the universe, and then they drop them on the floor. Makes me want to go pick that fork up and stab your father in the jugular, kid. Coil whine. Can I just buy a cheap butt power supply without it whining about the fact that I got it for a low price? Is being a massive fire hazard not already enough of a nuisance? People chewing with their mouths open, playing music aloud, and loud vehicles when I'm trying to sleep. The sound of my alarm clock. Loud chewing, munching. The flap of flip-floss. People having a stupid phone call in public, especially in the darn full train or bus. I want to speak to the manager. Karen voices. Children throwing a tantrum. Normal crying triggers my mom instincts first, then annoys me. The call of the mourning dove early in the morning. These are the birds that go hoo-ah hoo-hoo-hoo. Screaming children. Fire alarm when its battery is low and it makes that annoying beeping sound every 10 seconds or so to tell you to change it. A fly or mosquito buzzing in my ear. One particular co-worker's voice, phew. A spoiled kid crying with all his might inside the theater because his mommy didn't buy him another candy and the parents are doing absolutely nothing to shut him up because the movie is already at its climax. The moist chewing of people eating cereal, the sound of silverware hitting against the plates, bowls. Baby crying loudly and doesn't stop. Motorcycle noise. Sorry, I guess that makes me uncool. Half the time it scares the garbage out of me. The sound of my own voice in recordings. Car honking. As a pedestrian in the city, instantly makes me want to walk over to their window and ask them what they're thinking they're going to accomplish. Microphone feedback. My hearing aid screeching when I accidentally hit it just right. Babies crying. Scratching a 3D bookmark. Someone snapping his or her finger, and I don't mean to make a Thanos joke. Like people who snap the finger to attract someone's attention, or when they snap the finger when they talk and say something like, "and the guy died," just like, snaps fingers. That, I dunno why, but I find that incredibly irritating. The only time I tolerate it is when it's part of the rhythm of a song. Fluffing, chewing with your mouth open, the sound of piss hitting the water, fork, spoon, scratching plate, rough, raspy voice, loud fluffing, walking like a mix between a stomp and a walk, sound of spit being gurgled, loud screams in close proximity, mukbang ASMR. When my phone rings. When there is no noise and it's completely quiet, but you hear that ringing noise in your ears and it only gets louder the more you think about it. Seriously. Chewing, and it doesn't just irritate me, it makes me furious. Not just smacking lips, but normal chewing and people cleaning their teeth with their tongues too. I can't eat with people anymore because of it. Sneakers squeaking on a basketball court, it's so fluffing, high-pitched and annoying. I am right because you are my child. Women well into adulthood speaking like a nasally teenage girl, see. That wonderful, creaky door opening sound, it got used in an old The Elder Scrolls game and I heard it so much, it sticks out like a sore thumb to me. To this day it pops up in TV shows. Someone breathing loudly. It's annoying for some reason and it really gets my blood boiling. Muffled speech when I'm wearing headphones, get my attention first, like I do for you. People eating, chewing and smacking, why is mukbang even a thing? A really loud sneeze, eat it, all you people saying, "Oh sorry I do that, can you not just stop?" It sounds intentional, LMAO. My mother coughing. She's been a chain smoker for years, despite being diagnosed with COPD, pulmonary embolisms, blood clots in the lung, heart failure, and many other health problems that threaten her life. All of them are worsened by her constant smoking, and growing up watching her slowly kill herself always made me resent the choices she made. I truly believe that choosing to, as a single mother, chain smoke with heart failure, is incredibly selfish. Every time I hear that incessant hacking, it's just a reminder of how little she is actually willing to change for her own health. I'm an adult now, and I still get instantly angry every time I hear it. That unbearable hyena laugh that seems reserved for when groups of older women get together, unbearable, and so loud. Dog barking regardless of the time of day. Off-key singing, it might sound entitled or whatever, but if you can't sing, you should not be singing louder than anyone else in the car, and you definitely should not be in the school musical, which had to cast you because not enough people auditioned. People chewing with their mouth open. Babies.